What's with Andy?
I'm the master trickster.
The master trickster. What's with Andy?
I'm the prince of pranks.
The prince of pranks.
Well, everyone in town, from my folks to my buddies, know of my unquenchable thirst for pranks. Besides Charm and Lori, I've got one dream of glory, to get listed in the record books.
What's with Andy?
I'm the master trickster.
The master trickster.
I'm the prince of pranks. They say you can take the man out of the prankster, but you can't take the prankster out of the man. But what about taking the prankster out of the train? It's gonna take like days of scrubbing to get that fake tattoo off his forehead.
Yeah, but it's gonna take me days to walk properly. Lick really likes giving those atomic wedgies.
Sorry, pal. Hey, my grandfather's coming to visit for a few days.
Wasn't he the one who started you on your path of pranking?
Yep, the very same.
Let her rip.
Just a second, son.
I've got it. Oh, stink bomb. I think I'm gonna puke.
Good times.
You're lucky. All my grandfather does is make up songs about cutting the cheese.
Andy, my boy.
Grandpa!
All clear.
You remember Danny.
Hi, Danny. Come on inside and tell me what you boys have been up to.
Watch your step, Danny, because when Grandpa's around, it's like a crazy madhouse.
You boys look like you could use some tea and cookies.
Cookies?
Yes, they're lemon. It was your grandmother's recipe.
Huh?
Sometimes she would add ginger to the recipe. Yum.
Ooh, ginger. It is a madhouse.
Hey, Grandpa, you should see the prank we pulled today on these two guys at school. First, we...
Andy, grandson, I hear your cries for attention and want you to know there's more to life than pranking.
Like what?
Like puppies, a cool breeze on a hot summer's day, the love of a good woman wearing sensible shoes.
Would you look at the time? You're right. This is nuts.
I don't get it, Grandpa. You're acting all different. You know, weird. And your clothes are...
New age retro? I know. They're so liberating.
Oh, Andy, isn't it a beautiful day?
I see what has happened. I've entered the Twilight Zone.
Grandpa has a new special someone in his life. Don't you, Grandpa?
And he has given up pranking for good.
No way!
It's true, Andy. I met Gretchel at a seniors retreat, and she showed me how my pranking was very juvenile.
It is not.
Gretchel also showed me how mine was a life of missed opportunities, childish pranks, and foolish dreams. I was a young Canadian boy who kept making the wrong choices. The Canadians and the Maple Leafs had a bidding war over my organ-playing talents. And I blew it with a prank.
Please rise for the national anthem.
But that's not all. As a father, I thought of pranking first and being a dad second.
Daddy?
I never understood why your dad never got into pranking. But there's more. It just got to the point when I didn't know when to stop pranking.
The bride and groom will now recite their special vows.
Oh, Al, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
the ceremony was dragging, so I thought I'd rev it up a bit.
I think you should leave now.
Not one of my finer moments.
Those were great pranks, Grandpa.
No, Andy, those were cries for help. And now, thanks to Gretchen, I've realized what is truly important in my life. Family, friends, love.
Is it true?
Yes, Al. I must say that in spite of my pranking, you've turned into a fine man and a wonderful father.
I hope this sappy stuff isn't genetic.
I want to make it up to you. Let's do something together. A father-son camping trip.
Oh, you used to take me camping all the time, Dad.
Yeah, but this time, I'll leave the garter snakes and the itching powder at home. It'll be totally prank-free.
Well, that sounds like one huggy-feely snore fest to me. Have fun.
Not so fast. I think it would do you good to go on this camping trip. Think of it as 3 generations of Larkin men bonding, prank-free.
But I have way too much homework. Gotta study, study, study.
There's nothing stopping you from using nature's light to work by, and my trusty flashlight when it gets dark. Get packing.
Hey, Dad, why don't I get us some coffee?
No thanks, no, only herbal tea for me now. It has a calming effect, you know. Isn't nature beautiful?
It sure is, Dad.
But we love you, Andy.
Something tells me I should pack extra bug repellent for this trip.
Gee, I hope it doesn't rain.
Why? You still scared of getting wet?
Yeah, don't you remember? It's because you took me to Niagara Falls. You said it would be fun to go over the falls in a barrel together.
Oh, right.
You got out of the barrel and said you'd be right back, and then you kicked me over the falls. I still don't like taking a shower.
Oh,
But I remember we had the best hot dogs ever that day.
we sure did, son. Great hot dogs. Now, there's a prime pranking opportunity. Tying his shoelaces together or drawing all over his face with a permanent marker.
Dad, you're not going to...
No. That's all in the past.
Maybe I'll be lucky and get eaten by a bear.
Oh, I forgot my photo albums. Be back in a jiff. Do either of you know the words to Kumbaya?
Smell that? That's the smell of a new day.
It smells more like we're downwind from a garbage dump.
Listen, I've been waiting to have a normal weekend with my father for as long as I can remember. So you will not pull any pranks.
Okay, but come Monday, hold on to your socks.
It'll be a fun weekend. You'll see.
I found your baby pictures.
Fun like splinters. I am so bored, the only thing that's bonding this weekend is my butt to this log. There are so many pranking opportunities that Grandpa could have totally cashed in on.
Huh?
Like that one. Ugh, never a nice thing to see. But it is the pranking equivalent to finding a wallet full of money. Will he do it?
Ooh.
You know, I think Grandpa just needs a little reminder of how fun pranking can be. Then things will return to normal.
I feel lucky today.
Here, Grandpa, use my pole. It's new and has great action.
Why, thank you, Andy.
You see, Dad? You're already rubbing off on Andy.
I am a green tree. I am a green tree.
What's that, Dad?
My hook accidentally got caught in your shirt.
On to Plan B.
See you two campers in the morning. Dad, I'm really looking forward to meditating at dawn with you.
I can't wait.
These are fire ants, right?
They sure are. Be careful. They give a fiery sting.
So, like if these fire ants were diverted like this,
And maybe went into a tent that had a sleeping bag. And in that sleeping bag was a person whose hands were sticky with marshmallow.
I just need to answer nature's call. Be right back. He's definitely gonna crack now. Let's observe. This is it.
I am a green tree, a leafy green tree.
I won't give up.
Hey, did you two see a beaver around here?
Yeah, and a couple of raccoons. Like we are near a lake, you know.
Yeah, but this beaver seems to be following me around.
I think you're imagining things. Hey, Grandpa, Dad looks like he could use a cup of coffee.
Coming right up. But I wish you'd try some of my soothing herbal tea, Al.
Sorry, Dad, but I've gotta have the bean.
I don't know anyone who can resist the liquid gold of laxatives.
Hey, thanks, Dad. Nothing like fresh coffee in the great outdoors.
No!
Hey!
Sorry, I saw a fire ant on the cup, and I didn't want it to sting you.
Oh, well, thanks.
Oh, so close, and yet so far.
Green tree, green tree, green tree. I need to take a walk.
I'll come with you.
No, I'd like to be alone to meditate.
Where's Dad? I didn't think bees were attracted to shaving cream.
They are if it's laced with pollen.
You didn't. It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back. Go get the ointment. Your father's gonna need it. I must admit, it didn't feel natural not pranking at all.
But what about Gretchen? Didn't she say pranking was juvenile and your past was wasted?
How could it have been wasted if it led me to camping with my son and favorite grandson? Pranking is a way of life. What's next?
Sorry. I promised Dad I'd be good this weekend.
Of course, of course. You know, you can be really good and help your old grandpa with some chores of a dubious nature.
It would be rude not to.
We'll go sleep down by the lake. Won't your dad be surprised when he wakes up to a couple of raccoons?
I can't wait. Do you think he'll be mad at us?
Oh, maybe for a minute.
You don't think he left, do you?
What? What's going on? Hey, Scram! Shoot! Beat it! Go! Shoot! Yeah, and stay away. Well, it was too good to last. Dad was born a prankster just like Andy. But they won't have Al Larkin to be their pranking boy this weekend. I'll show them.
You don't think that instead of raccoons, bears came around and...
No. He probably figured out we were pranking him and stomped away for a pout. He'll be back. The car and food are here. Hey, who ate all the cheese?
Could something have pulled him away?
Nah, he probably did it himself. If we follow it, we'll find him. Well, he should be around here somewhere.
Dad! Dad!
Al! Come on out!
What was that?
Don't worry, Andy. It's the moose, nature's friend.
Oh. Dad! And that?
That's just the raccoon, nature's scavenger.
Come on, Dad, I'm hungry!
Whoa! The bear, nature's ripping, tearing eating machine. Stop shouting, okay?
What's that? It looks like Dad's. Ugh.
He went that way.
Where to now? What did you hear?
Just my heartbeat. I really should get a checkup.
I hate to admit it, but I'm starting to worry about Dad. You're not gonna sniff them, are you?
No, but your dad's pants in the creek can only mean one thing.
He was hot and wanted to cool off?
Okay, two things. But I think we should look for him over there.
Good thing Dad didn't bring his parka with him.
Well, when the sun goes down, it'll get cool and he'll be back at the campsite begging to warm up.
You think?
No! Gretchen was right. I always go too far with the pranks. Why can't I do the little pranks like you, Andy?
Little? Some of my pranks are really big, I'll have you know.
Oh, if something has happened to Al.
Hey, there's a beaver.
We are by a lake, you know.
Yeah, but Dad said he was being followed by a beaver. So maybe we should follow the beaver.
Maybe he can lead us to the body.
Get a grip, Grandpa.
If something has happened to Al, I'll never prank again.
Something has happened to him.
No. That better not be our car battery. It's a long walk back to civilization.
So, you found me, eh?
Son, what's gotten into you?
You want a prank? I'll show you a prank!
Bert, oh.
I pranked both of you! Yeah! How do you like being pranked now, eh?
That wasn't a good prank. That was an exploding wheel of cheese.
Shh. Wow, Al, you sure got us back. And what a wonderful prank it was.
Hey, you! Beaver! You've been following me all weekend long. What do you want?
Now that's a good prank.
See, Andy? We We can learn a lot from nature. Hey, little fella. Wow!
The beaver, nature's kill-happy chainsaw.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, so much for the Larkin men bonding. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
In this case, the Larkin men don't fall too far from the tree.